It was 3:30 a.m., and there was only one thing on our minds. SIU, the author of Tower of God, was going to be doing a meet and greet at Anime Expo 2025, and we weren't going to miss it. Put on the Gustang fit, used it all the way, never took it off. Pretty sure they gave me a weird look at security checkpoint, but we got there, and we started our first flight to California.
This is Gustang waiting for his flight. He's in economy too. He's not doing great. He's seen better days. You know, his ship got destroyed. Like, things aren't looking good. It's 5:08 a.m. We will be flying to LA to see SIU. I forgot the gloves, which I don't know. It's kind of iconic.
It shows your ring.
True, Gustang is a married man, so like, well, actually he's not. He got dumped. Gustang got dumped, a little loser.
It was 2 flights, we caught up on a lot of sleep, we saw some beautiful sights below, and someone said my jacket looked cool, so it was a win overall for the day. And before we knew it, we arrived in LA. It was far and away the biggest convention I had ever been to. The amount of cosplayers from every anime and video game, it was crazy. It was so cool. One of the cooler things to me was seeing how much Webtoon was on full display. Like, they were kind of in the spotlight. Eventually, we made our way to the Webtoon booth to kind of scout it out before the meet and greet, and we started having some interactions. It was heartwarming. Like, there was a lot of you there who knew who I was and wanted a photo, and it kind of hit me like how many people really have watched and supported this channel over the years, and if anything else, that made my day. Why is he here? Who invited this guy? Who invited him? Alright, we went to the Webtoon booth. We played the game, the little game. I won a prize. Apparently I'm a regular, which is a bit disrespectful because I'm, Cobra Gustang, but like, Jobin Gustang, but like, whatever. So now we're waiting for the meet and greet. So yeah, we're just chilling. We're gonna get a bite to eat. We'll meet SIU in like less than an hour, which is crazy. Okay, around this time, something a little funny but also a little scary happened. We arrived 30 minutes before the meet and greet, and we had already RSVP'd like days and days ago. But apparently, there were so many people there that they told us we wouldn't be able to get into line to meet him right away, and that we'd have to see when the line gets a little bit smaller. And I didn't panic, but I was like, please don't tell me we flew all the way here for nothing. But we got saved. First by Webtoon, they made sure, they said, hey, like, we're gonna make sure you, don't worry, we're gonna make sure you meet at SIU. But also, shout out to Vera Lane. Vera Lane, if you guys don't know, is a prominent member of the Tower of God community. Vera Lane and their group welcomed us in and let us like join them in line. It was so incredibly nice of them. And even though SIU ended up staying to make sure that everybody got to meet him, it was such a lifesaver. They are the best. When I say he was the nicest guy in the world, like, I don't mean that as a cliche. I mean, he genuinely was smiling the entire time and gave all of his focus and attention on every person there for the interaction. Also, I gotta say, looking great. I mean, the dude is young, but he looks young even for his age. And also, he was really tall. Like, I wasn't the only person to notice this, but I'm 6'2", and I think he was near my height, if not taller than I was. Amy and I made this trip to Meet SIU, but what we ended up finding was a community of Tower of God fans unlike anything I've ever seen before. To have so many people dressed in cosplay, sharing their love for Tower of God, and just like getting together around this once-in-a-lifetime event, that to me is what made this trip so unforgettable. From what I hear, CU was very glad that he went and was overwhelmed by the amount of support from this side of the world, so I'm hoping he does it again at some point and we can get even more people together for the next one.